Boom! What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are talking about the Hantavirus. I believe that's how it's pronounced. So yeah, a bit of change in what we're talking about, because obviously lately it's all been about Corona, change the fucking record, right? And yeah, more bad news. But this one is interesting. I mean, we are referring to an article by First Post. I know nothing about this website, but you know, it's the first source on it. It's pretty. I mean, it's been released recently, so it's at least up to date. But take it with a grain of salt. I found this actually through someone on Facebook originally, and just like posting about it. And obviously, I don't trust what I read on Facebook because, I mean, it's Facebook. But I Googled around and found out that Hantavirus has its own Wikipedia page and everything. And it's, as I understand, been around for a while. Comes at a pretty terrible time, really. I mean, you know, obviously coronavirus is literally everywhere right now. It's all you hear about in the media. And to think that we have more kind of viruses to worry about is just like fucking icing on the cake, really. But I thought I would talk to you guys about it real quick. We'll explore it together. So basically, supposedly cases of swine flu and bird flu have been reported in India and other countries recently. Now, we know that those viruses haven't gone anywhere. You know, I think it was about 10 years ago or more, they were really prevalent in society. And then obviously, you know, they were kind of dealt with. Like, viruses, you know, famous illnesses never really go away, do they? It's just you find a way to, you know, control them and vaccinate people to protect them against it. But, like, nothing ever, like, truly goes away, so to speak. So that's something to obviously keep in mind. But, yeah, basically this happened in China. Which seems to be becoming the hub for all viruses right now. China's Global Times tweeted that the man from Yunnan province died while on his way back home to Shandong province for work. 30 other people were tested for the virus. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, hantaviruses are a family of viruses, goody, there's even more, which are spread mainly by rodents and can cause varied diseases in people. So, I mean, this is nothing new. Like, we know that obviously viruses and illnesses cause different reactions in different people, sometimes more severe, sometimes less. I mean, it can depend on immune systems. That's kind of what we're learning so far about coronavirus at the moment, so that's understandable. It says it can cause hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, HPS, and hemorrhagic fever with renal syndrome. I'm not going to pretend to know what that means, but it says that there's fever, so it sounds a little bit similar to coronavirus. There's a section on symptoms, so we'll get to that. It says, this is good news, though. This part is good news. It says, the disease is not airborne and can only spread to people if they come in contact with urine, feces, and saliva of rodents, and less frequently by a bite from an infected host. So basically, like, it's only really kind of come from rodents or those things that were listed just there. So it's like, it's not like coronavirus in the sense that it's not as easily catchable, shall we say. But let's get down to the symptoms. So it says early symptoms of HPS include fatigue, fever, muscle aches, headaches, dizziness, chills, and abdominal problems. So it actually does kind of sound a bit similar to coronavirus in terms of the symptoms, at least. If left untreated, it can lead to coughing, shortness of breath, and can be fatal with a mortality rate of 38%, according to the CDC. That's worrying. While the initial symptoms of HFRS2 remain the same, it can cause low blood pressure, acute shock, vascular leakage, and acute kidney failure. All right, this sounds even more serious than coronavirus. HPS can't be passed on from person to person, while HFRS transmission between people is extremely rare. So, I mean, that's at least promising. It doesn't sound as kind of scary or serious as the coronavirus. So maybe it's something that we don't have to worry about. But it's just kind of crazy that like new viruses are emerging in the midst of everything else that we're dealing with. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But I don't know. Anyone that knows anything more about hantavirus, please leave a comment in the description below, in the comment section, and let me know, because I'd love to learn more about it and discuss it. Is it something we should be worried about? I mean, this article kind of suggests not, but then again, we don't know the validity of this article. But it'd be good to learn about it. So let me know, and peace out, y'all.